I'm being forcibly removed from the building again of a public lobby, so.
So if you want to take out that gun and badge, I'm happy to scrap with you one day. You want to do it, let's do it. Let me know, buddy.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know?
Okay, I don't want that man taking my picture. Why don't you take him out of here?
Sir, you hit me.
I'm gonna do
You
that
hit
next,
me.
okay?
Sir, okay, now
you take my picture then. I don't know you.
I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now! She spit in my face!
Today's video takes us to Mineola, New York, where we find a Long Island Frauditor has to show ID before he enters a public building. Well, we all know how Sean feels about that, and he tells the clerk his name is Benjamin Franklin, but then he refuses to give his date of birth and address. Oh, dearie me, the supervisor is called. She doesn't like what she hears, and eventually the police are called. It all goes downhill from there. You watch it and see what you think, and by all means, enjoy!
Today we are at the Nassau County Government Building here in Mineola, New York. We are here today to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas, to promote transparency and accountability within our government, and to ensure that our public servants respect our rights and treat us with respect. Let's get into it.
Respect is absolutely Sean knows nothing about. He doesn't respect himself. How could he possibly respect others? No doubt about that, sweetheart. And as far as let's get into it, how many people out there think that they're at the wrestling match? Let's get ready to rumble! Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. Let's get into it. Why not just tell people why you're there? Yeah, I'm here. Don't tell them you're a journalist gathering content for a story. Just tell them you're here because you're a First Amendment auditor and you are there to make sure that we all have our rights to film in public. You know, why do you have to beat around the bush all the time and make up these stupid stories? Man, I just don't like this guy. I've never liked this guy, and I'm never going to like what he does. But he does make a hell of a lot of money on this nonsense, doesn't he?
I'm here to see the county clerk.
Okay.
So does
Your driver's license?
I don't have a driver's license.
You don't have it with you, or you don't have one?
I don't have one. I don't have a
You
driver's
have any
license.
picture ID in you?
No, I don't have
Can't
picture
let you
ID.
without picture ID. You gotta have something with a picture. Hi.
But this is a government building, ma'am. Why would I need picture ID to come into a government building?
Because
I don't need picture ID even to vote. Why? Doesn't that seem silly? You could vote for the president of the United States without a picture ID, but I can't come see a county clerk without picture ID?
gotta scan you in.
You could just write my name down.
What are you here for?
I need to see the county clerk.
About what?
I need to do an open records request. I'm a journalist.
Several points to make here. First off, I can't stand when this guy says he's a journalist. Just because you post a few videos on YouTube does not make you a bona fide journalist. You're a jackwagon with a cell phone. So I guess everybody who lives in this country, or in the world for that matter, is a journalist that has a cell phone. Secondly, how did you drive to this location without a driver's license? Are you a sovereign citizen, Sean? And finally, the thing that Sean is not telling you. I know this is a little difficult to see, but if you zoom in on it, it says visitors. please provide a picture ID. You must have a picture ID. And then notice below it, I know it's hard to read as well, all employees must wear the picture ID around their neck. You're not getting in. Now, Sean thinks the First Amendment grants him access to this place. Right, Sean, you keep thinking that, good buddy. We're going to have to cut out quite a bit of high-quality content, so pardon me.
All right, just stand over there. Hold on a second.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Apparently you need ID to enter a building. Seems pretty ridiculous.
What is your name?
Ben?
Yeah.
Ben Franklin.
Ben Franklin.
Correct.
What's your date of birth, Ben?
Why do you need my date of birth?
What is your date of birth? Do you want to come in this building?
Yeah, I have business to conduct, ma'am. I just don't see why this is not Nazi Germany. I don't see why I would need to
What's your
give
date of birth? And I need your address.
my address and my date of birth.
Yes.
For what, ma'am? I don't understand. Do you have a supervisor I could speak with?
Yeah.
Do you have a supervisor I could speak
I
with?
have a lot of supervisors.
Okay, can I speak with one of them, please?
Wait outside in the foyer.
I'll wait right here.
No, you're gonna wait outside.
I'll wait right here, ma'am. I'll wait right here.
So Sean likens himself to being Benjamin Franklin. I wonder what old Ben would think about that, being impersonated by a frauditor. Oh, dearie me, I don't think Ben would take too kindly to that. He's probably rolling in his grave as we speak. Moreover, I wonder what Ben thinks about being on our $100 bill here in the United States of America. Yeah, and they're called the Benjamins. I think that's disrespectful to old Ben Franklin. What do you think? The poor guy. At any rate, old Sean's not going to get into this building today. I'm going to definitely have to edit out this content because this video is way too long. That's the only thing I don't like about Sean's videos. His content is way too long. He draws it out. So let me cut out the impertinent parts, rather.
A few minutes later.
Please put the phone away, please. You're not allowed to video or tape.
I'm sorry?
Please put it away.
Why
I'm
can't
asking
I
you nicely because there's a sign posted outside that you can't do that in here.
why can't I record in here?
Were you here to see the county clerk?
I'm here to see the county clerk. I have business to conduct. I have to do a public records request.
Okay,
I
you could.
don't okay, that's what I'm trying to
Are you here to see
do.
anyone?
So I'm just here to see the county clerk to do a open records request.
Sure.
It's a law. It's called Freedom of Information Act.
Absolutely.
As a member of the public, I'm coming in here. I don't have an ID.
Yep. So, yeah, okay, so I'm gonna escort you because you have no ID on you.
Sure, you could do whatever you'd
Okay,
like.
do
You
you
could
have
escort
any
me.
ID on you?
No.
So these are government buildings. Moving forward,
Yeah.
you need ID to get in government buildings.
Well, I don't need an ID to
Moving
pay for
forward.
this government building.
Sir,
Right?
as an officer, I can deny you to come into our government
That would be a very
building.
big mistake, though. That would be a big mistake on your
Sir?
part.
Notice how Sean words that. That would be a very big mistake on your part. Now, the reason he said that is because if he's denied access to this public building, which he paid for, which he really didn't pay for because he doesn't live here, he's going to file a complaint and he's going to act on his own behalf to file a frivolous lawsuit. Or, if he doesn't act on his own behalf, what he may do is crowdfund for an attorney. Oh yeah, he's done that before on GoFundMe. Yeah, like he doesn't make enough money already on his YouTube channel. Believe me, he's making thousands and thousands of dollars every month, and he still wants to crowdfund. Are you spending all that money, Sean? Oh man, the looks of you might be eating it.
5 minutes later.
Hey, sir, this is my supervisor.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, what's up?
Can I get your name?
Say it, or
Is that Brodsky?
Broad.
Brodsky? See? This is why it's more polite to tell somebody their name. So I can't enter in a public building and conduct services without showing some sort of government ID? That sounds like Nazi Germany to me, not the United States of America. I'm a journalist. I go to buildings all over the country, and I've never been once denied access, public access to a building if I don't have.
This building requires ID.
On whose authority? On whose authority? On what policy? Or is it a law or is it a policy?
It's a policy of this building.
And under whose authority?
It's a county building. It's a policy of the building.
It's a policy of the building?
Of the county. This building needs ID in order to go in. That's why you're going through a metal detector and everything else.
Well, going through a metal detector might be a little bit, that's reasonable, but having to show government ID.
Sean always talks about Nazi Germany. He knows nothing about Nazi Germany. Maybe he studied history and maybe he hasn't, but if he has studied history, he'd shut his mouth, because Nazi Germany and the United States are nowhere near the same. Oh man, I get so frustrated with these frauditors. They don't know a damn thing. They know nothing. The men on this screen were tyrants. These are true life tyrants. And we do have a modern day tyrant over there in North Korea with Kim Jong-un. Yeah, little rocket man. He's out of his bloody mind trying to brainwash all those people to hate America. But at any rate, Sean knows nothing. You know what, Sean? If you don't want to show a government ID, then just go. Go home. Because you're not getting in the building today, sweetheart. I can guarantee that.
That's not reasonable.
It's your license. Okay.
Yeah, that's not reasonable. What if somebody didn't have a license? Like, I don't have a license.
Any form of ID.
So you're telling me that I can't, unless I have some sort of ID, I'm going to be restricted from conducting my lawful business.
What do you need to do?
I need to see this. I need to see the county clerk to do a open records request for the county of Nassau.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Very simple. Wouldn't take me long. Just need to do that. I'm a journalist. I'm gathering content for a story.
So you're a journalist and you carry no ID.
I don't feel like the purpose, ma'am, is that I don't feel like.
So you do have your ID on you because you probably drove here. You just don't want to show it.
No, I never said I had my ID on me because I don't have it on me. But it wouldn't matter. I shouldn't need to. No one should need to show their.
Unfortunately, this is the rule of the building. I mean, if you're a journalist.
Where is the rule? Where is the rule? Can I see the rule? Can you show me the policy?
I like what the security guard said. You're a journalist and you don't have ID? Oh, Sean didn't know what to say then, did he? Yeah, he's a punk, man. He's just a punk. He's a straight up punk. He thinks that somehow by doing all this, that he's enforcing our rights as Americans. All he's doing is lining his pockets and building up his bank account. That's all he's doing. He could care less about the First Amendment. Yeah, why don't you go ahead and go to Nazi Germany, Sean? Yeah, if you think United States is so bad, why don't you move out of the United States? That's what I can't figure out about these frauditors. They think that our rights are being compromised. Hey, if you feel that way, you're free to move. That's the thing about the United States. You are free to go. You don't have to stay here. We're not keeping you here. Matter of fact, we don't want your kind here. We'd be better off without frauditors. Trust me when I say that. Oh, the power of the camera holds people accountable. Yeah, right. Sounds like broken brain, doesn't it? Broken brain, broken teeth Josh. He says that. I do apologize, but as riveting as this high-quality content may be, I'm going to have to cut through it and get to the part where the police arrive and trespass this moron. Because anybody who has watched his videos knows how he goes on and on and on. So pardon me while I do some editing.
15 minutes later.
You're supposed to be protecting my rights, not enabling people to violate my rights.
No, this is what's going on. You don't have your ID. Obviously, they're trying to have you. If you have your ID or not, they'll let you in, no problem. You're not cooperating with them. You have no form of ID.
No, sir. I don't have ID. It doesn't matter. I don't have ID.
All right, no problem. If he's not here, you could be trespassing.
Absolutely.
All right,
100%.
So you will get trespass form.
Yes.
All right. So
Are you ordering me to leave the building, sir?
Yeah.
Under threat of arrest, sir?
No. If you're not leaving and they're gonna have you on the trespass form, you'll be getting arrested for trespass.
Okay. So are you gonna give me a trespass? Am I being trespassed in the building?
We got a trespass form. You have to sign. That's it.
Okay, great. I'll do that. Do that. Yep.
Right, no problem.
So we'll go ahead and do that route. Big mistake. You guys are opening yourself up to civil litigation here. Okay. Big mistake. But I'll take that trespass form.
Okay, no problem.
Big mistake you guys are making here.
Oh, yes, indeed. Big mistake you police are making here, because policy does not trump law, especially the First Amendment. Oh, where have you guys been? Don't you know about policy versus law? Well, Sean does, because he's a YouTube law expert. Oh, he spends hundreds and hundreds of hours each week watching YouTube videos, and he knows what time it is, because we the people. And when he says that, he means his subscribers. They all kick in a few dollars just to keep him in Happy Meals. No doubt about it. Just look at his waistline.
No idea. Unconstitutional. You guys swore an oath to the Constitution. Do you think that your behavior of keeping a citizen out of a building is going to be looked upon in a positive way?
You can take a picture of that sign that says, please have a picture ID ready.
You're enforcing an unconstitutional sign.
That's all.
You're enforcing an unconstitutional sign. The public's not going to look too favorably on your actions here today, ma'am. And then you call the police. You call the police to enforce your policy. These are law enforcement officers. Mm-hmm. They're not policy enforcement officers,
okay,
ma'am.
It's not our policy. It's the county's policy. So you want to take it up to somebody higher?
But why would you call the police and now under threat of arrest I have to leave a public building that I helped pay for?
Well, there you have it, folks. Now, this idiot stands out here and whines and cries and belly aches for about another 15 minutes, all to no avail, of course. Yeah, this guy, man, he repeats himself over. It's so difficult to edit his videos. It really is. But I did cut quite a bit out of here. Yeah, he had an interesting exchange with the police, telling them that he was his rights were being violated and he paid for the building. And yeah, you know what? It would be different if Sean lived in this taxing district and his taxes indeed did go for this building, but he doesn't live here. So none of his taxes went for this building. So technically, he shouldn't be in there in the first place because he doesn't live there. I understand it's a public building, but he does not live in that jurisdiction. Of course, this is not going to stop him from his frauditing. The boy just can't help himself. He's a bloody idiot, and he thinks he's doing something great. He's doing nothing. He's doing absolutely nothing except making money from YouTube videos. That's all he's doing. But at any rate, if you enjoy watching idiots, imbeciles, and morons on my channel, just like Sean, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by. Cheers to that.
Oh, you assaulted me.
I did.
You assaulted me. She assaulted me.
Oh. Yo, you're
Racist. Oh, that's a hate crime. You're being disorderly. Call the police. Call the police. Call the police.
I'm not sitting down. I refuse to sit down. I refuse. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing. You can come try to make me. You're welcome to try to make me. Take a swing. Take a swing.
What is the reason for calling the officers here?
You'll go to jail. Go ahead, put your hands on me. Put your hands on me.
No reason to have. I'm really unhappy that somebody did this to me.
I'm gonna arrest you for trespassing in a minute.
On public property?
Yeah, we're asking you to leave and you're not leaving. That's trespassing.
She's right in my face, guys. You just assaulted me, ma'am. You can't come up and touch me like that.
You don't have permission to film me in any space.
I don't need permission to record you in public, ma'am. No, that's the law.
Salam yahala handula. Alu akbar. Haknuika nakra. Ula wala fufatay.
Greetings, Dr. Dave here. There was a great deal of confusion when I posted yesterday about my members only section. I will never charge to watch content on my channel ever. Let me repeat that. There will never be a charge to watch any videos on my channel. The members only section I was referring to is strictly for live streams. It's optional. You will never pay one single penny to watch anything on my videos or live streams. It's completely optional. If you would like to join the channel, it's up to you, but it will never cost a penny to watch anything on my channel ever. Now, let me get on with the public service announcement. Hello everyone, Dr. Dave here. Due to high demand and interest, Dr. Dave has decided to create a members only area for all his subscribers. Several badges and emojis are currently present. I'd like your feedback. What kind of badges and emojis would you like to see? And right now there's only one level you can join at. Let me know what other levels you'd be interested in. I really don't want to charge people extra money for an early view of a video. I believe that everyone should see the videos when they become available. But if you're really interested in something that I can provide, let me know and I will look into it. But for now, enjoy!